What's going on, y'all? It's your boy Cuban Link. And you know, if I address Ron Savage, if I address Hassan Campbell, if I address Afrika Bambatta, I have to address you, Flex, the FunkMaster. The FunkMaster Flex, the bomb king. He throwing bombs on pedophilia now. Holy shit! Guys, do you see what the fuck is going on here, man? Hey, yo, Flex, what up, man? What the fuck is... I had hope for you, even through all these years. I had hope you wake up and you'll be in a position of power where you can make a change for the righteous. Because you are a cool dude. We met, you know me from my humble beginnings with Joe. You've seen us argue in the studio. You know what I'm about. I seen you many places. I always had a thing about you always arguing with bitches. And, my bad. No, but girls, ladies. And you had your share of cat fights with all these women. And you never really took on nothing that was worth for me champion. You know what I'm saying? Your whole thing, man. Nigga, what's going on with you, brother? How can the fuck you say that on the airwaves and say that this guy B. Stinger didn't get molested when he was 15 years old? That relationship started at 15. I don't give a fuck how old or what you thought. Not how old, but how can you even deny the fact that this dude took advantage of B. Stinger when he was 15, even though he had an ID? What the fuck is that about an ID? Nobody gives a fuck about an ID. Motherfuckers in clubs, as long as you grease them up, you let you in. It don't matter. You have a fake ID, they ain't checking it. They check it and they let you go in. That's what you're doing. That's what you're doing now. That's why the responsible adults in the music industry is doing now. We're gonna side with the people that got the bag, huh? That's why B. Stinger got that fucking little phrase that he uses. Do anything for the bag. That's what the fuck y'all teaching our kids? That's what you think the narrative is that should be? Side with the nigga that just pays you off? FunkMaster Flex, man. You know my respect for you goes deep. You broke off the books single for the Beat Nuts. I was involved in that. Pun was involved with that. We started our career almost because, you gave that shit some love back in the days and you let the people hear it. So this hurts my heart to even call you out like this. But then I gave you chances, even during my career. Like I said, for you, you could be somebody I could rely on as far as just keeping it pure music. But I see that the business took over your music and the talent sense and your morals. Because I remember even when I came out with my Chain Reaction album, we spoke, we talked. I think Gilly talked to you. MOB Records sent you my shit. It was called The Shakedown. Swiss Beats made the beat. And you was about to announce it on the radio. You did announce it. Yeah, I got some special Cuban, new Cuban. That was 2005. And then you played it one time. And then you stopped playing it ever again. You stopped playing it ever again. And then when niggas asked you, you said you got that call. The Fat Beluga, Pale Whale, gave you that call. Not to fucking ever play that again because it was Cuban. Am I saying facts or what? Drop a bomb on that, nigga. Let's drop bombs on that, the truth. I still kept it humble with you. I understood your situation. I understood you didn't want to risk your job because I know Cuban Link. I took it with a grain of salt. Then I spoke to you over the texts and phones when I was coming out with the new project, probably like before COVID. I was asking for your knowledge in hip hop and what song should I, drop. I gave you a couple of songs. You told me the New York one. You played the shit again, and once again, that phone call came in and said, "I cannot play no more Cuban." That means Fat Joe was growing in strength. That means Fat Joe. Now let me take y'all for a path. This is a rumor I heard way back from back then. I don't know if it's true or not, but I definitely believe it. 90% sure that it's probably true because of your actions over the years. It was said to me that you got taken in against your will into a trunk. That Fat Joe and his brother, Money Man, they threw you in the trunk. And that's why you're so loyal to Joe, because of that fear. Let's get it out, because now you made me say this. Let's get it out. So let people understand why those words of you standing up for Afrika Bambatta and the pedophilia ring shit, this pizza fucking ring is existing. You are contributing to this evil devil to control, to continue to rule the world and giving them more power to do us dirty. The ones that, you know, on the other side, that believe in righteousness, that believe in, you know, saying, that believe in standing up for kids and the rights for all the abused in the past. You are why this fucking industry is hated so much. It lost its glamour. It lost its aura. It lost its, like, everything that is supposed to be beautiful about the industry, about the talent, about, you are part of them niggas. You are part of those people. You took the bag. I guarantee you took the bag. There's no way in the world you could tell me as a man, as a father, that you cool with that. That you seen the 8 years of all this case and all of this, and between, you know, the Afrika Bambatta with Hassan and Beast Stinger. You can't tell me that there's something wrong with that he didn't get paid off. So all the paid off niggas now are coming out. So we gotta thank you anyway for making statements like you did, like, you know, for vouching and standing on for Afrika Bambatta and all of his actions about pedophiles. You even said that, yo, Beast Stinger did not, he recanted his story. So now that we know the facts, and it's not like, you know, you don't know the facts. You know the facts. It's on everywhere. Everybody knows the facts. You're gonna say that you're gonna give Afrika Bambatta the pass that he's not a pedophile because Beast Stinger had a fake ID and he wanted to fit in? That is the message you have floating around in his radio waves, representing hip hop. That's the problem with hip hop. You're the problem with hip hop. Fat Joe is the problem with hip hop. Afrika Bambatta is the problem with hip hop. The middle motherfuckers behind the scenes that I know you might be scared of pointing out and putting them on blast because they pay you your check. That's the problem with hip hop. And y'all don't want to come out on them. You don't want to take your voice and stand on it and say, no, that's not right, I'm not doing that. But fear, the money, the promotions. But after all these years, you've been the king of the bomb, and you just bombed out. You just might as well drop a bomb and put a grenade down your fucking asshole and pull a pin and blow yourself up, because there's no fucking way in the world that I just heard what I heard right now, where you standing up for the pedophilia masters of the world because you respect the fact that, oh yeah, they mean this much for hip-hop. My nigga, you don't see how this world is going on. You don't see the kids out here killing each other. You don't see that the rapists and pedophiles that are in most families, because it exists most in the family first, and then, you know, it goes out from there, rapists and shit like that. You don't think that comes from the leaders that we have up here, like the guys we praise, you know, coming up, and then we see the example because they get away with it because of guys like you know, vouching for them. You don't see the example that brings and the lessons that teaches to the youth coming up. How, you know, you're instilling your fear that you have into them, because it must be that fearful for you that's not to speak the truth and say what the truth is in those kind of airwaves. So that means that people in them airwaves in I-97 are the ones who put you up to do this and let you get the freedom to get on that mic and spread that motherfucking announcement. So that museum, and people that are investing in the museum and probably didn't know about the pedophilia ring, they don't want them to pull out. It takes food and takes money away from your pocket, their pocket, and all that pressure's on you. Yeah, that's what real niggas do. They go against all that pressure when it's moral time. They stand up on something and say, no, we're not going to do that. I don't give a fuck how much that bag is. Because those are the morals that can never be bought and not supposed to be bought. That's the message. Even if it's your last message, you go out like a king for real. You go out like a god. You chose the devil, FunkMaster Flex. You chose the devil. We see you. Don't think that that bag is going to put blindfolds on our eyes. We didn't get paid to do that. You got paid. Unless you really are part of them. Maybe you did touch a little kid when you was a little kid. And you are trying to hide it. Maybe you still doing that. Now that's the pressure that you forgot about. The power of the people that we could do to you. Y'all making me come out. Y'all making me come out and do this for you. I had, and I never even come out. I always been this nigga, but now you give me that power on my voice. That's what you never wanted. Joe never wanted that for me. People to start believing me and you know what I'm saying, agree with me and take on whatever topic. But these are the morals that are instilled in me, and I know it's still instilled in everybody, man. Everybody out here in the streets, man, that feel the pain. They don't say nothing. Maybe their voice ain't strong enough, or maybe they feel whatever they're gonna get, you know, hated on because they have these truths inside them. But if I'm the vehicle to do that, I mean, I'm one vehicle. I know I am, and that's why I'm spreading these, you know, these messages out here, because everybody gets tired. They get sick and tired of being sick and tired, man. Y'all acting like you're not part of us when y'all do shit like that. So if you're not part of us, which is a clear statement that you made, that you're not part of us. You don't think like us. You don't walk like us. You don't walk in the same area as us. You don't represent us no more. You too high up there with those guys. And if those guys are over there in their level, representing pedophilia, child abuse, hurting any kids, are you like you are right now by you stating those words? It's you siding with a pedophile, with a motherfucker that's been already understood that he did this, not just 1, 2, 3. This nigga got a whole fucking army of niggas that he molested that became killers, that they ruined his lives, that he ruined their lives, that he made them because of the influence he had back in the days. You don't think that these like victims are human beings, that incident caused them to behave in a certain way that's distraught like that? You don't think that the anger inside them that they can't let out, or have nobody that supports them that they can lean on and be like, yeah, you know what I'm saying, they're gonna get behind this cause? You don't think that that's as important as the bag you took? FunkMaster Flex. God damn, I hate this fucking shit. But I love it. You know why? Because the ugly truth is always gonna be better than a beautiful lie. So now we all see you for the master you are, all you work for. You never ever excel to be in a powerful position enough that you could stand on your own and really preach that righteous word. That I thought we all loved you because, you know, your talent, you know, but you always thought you was the voice of the streets, voice of New York. You're not the voice of New York. Maybe you're in power now. You're in power where you got other people under you now. But now we can see what you've been teaching them and what their morals is. And y'all only getting bigger and bigger because the bag keeps getting bigger and bigger, and y'all keep banging each other up there in the top, doing the devil's work. Oh man, sometimes I feel crazy. But there was, well, a wise man told me being crazy sometimes is being a genius. So I'll take that. I'll take that, being crazy. And disappointment. And my disappointment, these words can't even express the disappointment I feel. So you know what? Fuck you, Flex.